Good evening. Welcome to Wild Big Cat Happy Hour. So, I'm on mile 7. I said I was going for a 10-mile walk. So, I got about 3 miles to my house. And I'll be at 10 miles. So, I just figured, you know what? I'll come on here, tell a little bit of my backstory of why I'm doing this and how it's, affected my life for the last, 35 years. So I've always been a big kid, like big. I was the tallest kid in my 3rd grade class. I was almost 5 foot tall, and the next tallest kid was 3'2". I weighed 137 pounds. By the time I hit 5th grade, I was 200 pounds. And I was 5 foot 4, 5'5". So I didn't grow much, but I was getting bigger. And so I've been big my entire life. I've never been a small person. I probably will never be a small person. I'm probably always going to be big, but I'm tired of being fat. Is essentially what I'm saying. Is I'm tired of being fat. It's a burden on my life. It's a burden on my health. Burden on my mental health. Because, to be honest with you, people treat you different when you're a different type of person, right? And I've always been treated different. Everyone loves me, they love me for who I am, but no one actually loves me. You know what I'm saying? I've tried finding a girlfriend. I've tried everything. I've tried every dating site in the world. Have a little conversation with a couple people, and then all of a sudden they just disappear. And then, I actually had a real bad mental breakdown the beginning of this year. Before all this quarantine stuff, and before the gym closed and all that, I was having a mental breakdown. Last year I had lost 70 pounds. I was feeling extremely good about myself. And I thought I was in a good place. And turns out I wasn't really in a good place. My head and my heart weren't synced together. I don't know, man. It was bad. My head wanted one thing, my heart wanted something else, and my mental didn't want anything to do with either one of them. It wanted to say goodbye, for lack of a better term, because I felt like I couldn't prove myself to people of who I was. And it hurt. It was bad. I didn't want to tell any of my friends. Definitely didn't want to tell any of my family. And I had some bad thoughts. I'm an avid gun owner, so the easiest way out of being miserable is just put a bullet in your head, right? as bad as that sounds, don't take any offense to that. I couldn't I hurt myself on a daily basis, but I definitely couldn't do that to myself. I'd have to rig up some kind of weird ass contraption I'd walk into a fucking zip wire or something and the gun be on fucking the trigger, and then it'd blow my head up. But it kind of all changed. I started going for walks. Not big ones, mostly around the block. Just a couple, a mile and a half. And it started to clear my head. And today I told myself, you got to push yourself. Because the last couple days you haven't been able to do anything because we had really bad weather in the Chicagoland area. It was raining. So I went for a small walk on Tuesday night, just around the block, so about a mile. And then yesterday I didn't do anything. I just went over to a friend's house, sat there and talked to them for about 6 hours. Which, Alyssa, if you watch this, I appreciate that. Thank you. I was kind of bummed not being able to do anything. And so, this all this shit kept culminating in my head, and then when I started going for walks, it all just kind of started to fade away. And it was helping. It was helping a lot. How you doing, sir? Yeah. So, sorry, switching the camera. Hands getting tired holding up the camera. Which does, I could probably just rest it on my boob because they're big enough. But, this stuff was starting to help. So, I was like, you know what? Maybe that's just the calling. Start, clear your head by doing something you've never done in your life. And I was clearing my head when I went to the gym. But the problem is, you got 80 to 100 people in there, and they're all a third the size of you. So, what goes through your head automatically? You're automatically thinking, they're judging the fuck out of me. And I know for a fact that there was people that judged me, but some of the people that were cool as shit at the gym, they'd come up to me and be like, hey man, how you doing? How you been? What you doing today? What are you working on? Come on, let's get this workout in. It was cool to have those people. But I've always had support behind me of people telling me I'm doing a good job. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But I just, I didn't have my own support. You know what I'm saying? I mentally didn't have my own support to do anything. So I became complacent, lazy, and just kept getting down and down and down on myself. I'm for the last 4 weeks, well, since the beginning of May, all right, so 5 weeks ago, I had started going for walks, and it was helping. It was helping a lot. And, missed out on a couple days, but I was still feeling good. I was feeling really good about myself. And I was watching the weight on the scale plummet. Man, the weight on the scale was, it was going bye-bye real quick. 2 months, I lost 40 pounds. 40 plus pounds. So, I started feeling really better about myself. And Then like Monday hit, and I was like, I was not having it. So I went for a longer walk than I ever did. I went 6.5 miles. Right now I'm on mile 8 of the 10-mile walk that I said I was going to do today. So I was like, man, I don't know what the heck's going on. I got to change something up. So I went a different route. Instead of just walking up to my buddy's house and walking back home, I walked to a different friend's house, a little bit further away, and a little less convenient of a walk because it's uphill and downhill. And my other buddy, his is just, I go up one hill, and then I walk back, and then I got to go up another hill. So there's no uphill, no downhill. It's just uphill twice. So it was really nice. And so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess the whole point of this video is when you have a support behind you and you can support your own mental health, even though you're going through dark times or struggling with stuff, it's always good to have someone to talk to. It's always good to tell someone you're going through something rough and you need someone to talk to, even if it's like just a vent, that you got some problems, you need to get them off your chest. And, I'm not a big complainer. I try not to complain about anything. I do express my opinions very vocally, and some people don't like that, and I understand. Sometimes people just have to say something and get it off their chest, and if you don't like it, just bottle it up and say, all right, cool, whatever. But sometimes if someone's venting, it's for a purpose. And if you have to vent, this is my vent, honestly. I don't have any, I don't want to specifically tell a single person, if the whole world watches this video and tomorrow I get 10 million comments saying, oh, you're fat, you should have offed yourself, I'll be like, yeah, okay, whatever. You don't even know me. You would fall in love with me as soon as you started talking to me. But support is a huge thing. And if you don't have support, mental support, physical support, someone to talk to support, or all my friends standing behind me, and when they see me, they go, bro, you lose weight? You look a lot thinner. I'll be like, sure, I lost weight. I don't think I did. I can tell you right now, I may be down 97 pounds. I looked at the mirror the other day. First time I've ever taken a picture of myself in the mirror in 2 years. And I was like, damn, I actually do look thinner. And needless to say, that picture will never go out because nudity is a motherfucker, and no one wants to see that because it's gross. I do look better, but no, ain't no one ever gonna see that picture. Even when I'm dead, no one's gonna see that picture. But I'm getting close to that 10-mile mark. My legs are on fire, but gotta push through it, right? No pain, no gain. But yeah, I mean, support, man. If someone needs something and You can't physically support them. You can't mentally support them. But you can lend a hearing support where you can listen to what's going on and you can give your thoughts on it. Do it. Because I have a couple people I gotta thank, man. You guys listen to me. You guys talk to me. And I appreciate every minute of it. Every minute of it. And I don't know what I would do without you guys. Seriously. I'd be in worse shape than I am right now. And I'm in pretty bad shape. Even though round is a shape, just kidding. You know, physically, I'm in no good shape. I'm overweight. You know, do I push myself harder than 90% of the people half my size? Oh, yeah. Should I? Every day. But there's nothing more that I can appreciate than you guys watching these videos, telling me your thoughts and what you think. And, you know, every day I say it to a lot of people. But you know what? I love you guys. I really do. If it wasn't for you guys, I'm not who I am. So, on that note, I got about 1.5 miles left to go. So I'm gotta be at that, right at 9 miles now. This is the Wild Big Cat. I'm big. I'm in charge. It's 90 degrees outside. And I'm dehydrated. And I know it. But I love you. You guys are the biggest reason why I'm still here. Some people love these videos. Some people have expressed opinions otherwise. That's fine. But I'm going to keep doing them because there's someone out there that needs to hear this and listen to it. And maybe it makes their day brighter. Maybe it makes their week brighter. Maybe it makes their year brighter by hearing me talk. And you ever need to talk to anyone, you know where I am. Love you guys. Have a fantastic night. Peace.